Hey guys, it's me, Critter Ecoletto, recording live from your intestines, and I had a lot of fun doing that last voiceover of me drawing. So I thought I would do it again, and so I made like a little recording so I could talk over it. And I was listening to Charlie Slimesicle. I think my brain has dilapidated because of him, and so a lot of this recording session was sorry. All of this process was absolutely mind-boggling to my naked eye. I remember like drawing the silly storyboard for a part of the app. I don't know how it's gonna come up. I was planning to just put it into CapCut and have this be like a normal day, but I think I had to brain blast too hard for my brain to handle it, and it hurt big bad. I had originally drawn these like few couple of frames, like the first couple, as an intro for another ep, but I thought it could have some. Why is her hand like that? I don't mean that. That's rude. I'm sorry. Sorry, baby girl. Yeah. As as it's seen here, it's just like Jay opening up Gil's barrel, because um, I will say a Tumblr post. So yippee! The idea for this episode is insane and out of canon, and I'm scared of it. So, as you would expect, it was very fun to to fix up some of the frames. I'm hoping to upload more from my channel because I do stuff sometimes. It'd be cool if I tried monetizing off of it. I'm doing fun gamer stuff, like playing Animal Crossing, because I don't know how to do anything else. I don't know how to do actual fun stuff, like Minecraft on survival mode. I die instantly. Or Splatoon. Either that, or it just looks bad, and I'm making a fool out of myself. Which is fun, too. It's what I'm doing right now, so. I had a lot of opportunities for the Minecraft thing, but my laptop isn't able to record Java very well, which is primarily what I use, if I do. I had a cool little server there called Chrome Recipe, named after Spamton. I don't do anything but die there. I have gathered a reputation that whenever I get on, or like onto any server, that I will die in the first 10 minutes because I'm stupid or bored. If I say I'm entering a mine, I will be expected to die. The longest I've ran was like about an hour. A couple of hours, maybe. Just so you know, I enter into unbridled fury and rage whenever an ad pops up like this. Behind the camera, I was throwing a temper tantrum at my couch while Wordle ad played. I'm entering my primitive bash rock era. I don't think I have cognitive abilities anymore, even though I can say big words and mean them well. Now we get to the Munch Walk Downy the stairs part of the video, where I put very ambiguous sayings I might forget when it's further needed for, making the rough animation and actually doing stuff. Like entering one of those high energy spasms where you feel like you could conquer God, but you know very well that you should and cannot. Or that a nuclear power plant has been grown in your stomach, and you need to use up the energy or lest you explode. Not saying in an edgy teen way, but more so possible neurodivergent symptoms way. And I do another voiceover here. Please do not play it. Good thing I cannot hear it. Or can I? Was it heard right now? It was, but I sound like I'm being birthed from an eldritch creature. If you can tell in the way I'm slightly more confident in the way I speak, in saying heinous stuff, I am getting a higher budget. I don't even have an audience who can get mad at me right now. I don't think. I lost a view in that last video, and I was so proud of myself. A few months later, up to April Crater here. I don't know what I was on about. Yeah, I swear I would probably have something very sophisticated to say here or like put in, but I forgot because I didn't care about editing this video. Update for my girls at home. I'm now focusing on a practice test animation that also involves Chip and Gil, like you see here, which is going very swell. I haven't had much time to work on it because of school, because I'm a little baby guy. But you know, every weekend I think about working on it, and then I don't. So the bestest thing in the world ever, though, is that I have the rough animation and stuff done, and like all the backgrounds for that. For again, practice animation, but I have to go on to the finished stuff, which is kind of hard. I don't like coloring whatsoever, but I could appreciate its craft, I guess. The rough animations are always the funnest part because you could see something you make come to life and like move, and that's like so cool. I'm bending you to my will, but then you have to take into consideration. Oh, you also have color and can be perceivable. I remember really wanting to talk about this part of the process because, as you'll see, yeah, that was the most stupidest thing I've ever did. I'm so glad I did that. I'm so glad I have that memory of me laughing my ass off at this one thing where I edit the storyboard. Earlier, I was on about making more content for this YouTube channel, but I have a sketchbook that I was planning to record like a voiceover over, like something like this, where I like talk about all of this stuff in my sketchbook. You know, the sketchbook tour. I could just say that, because I finished my most favoriteest, prettiest boy ever recently, and I'm moving on to my second one, Scarlet. He is 2 years old. My art teacher gave me one of those like flat composition books with the wire that like sucks ass, and that's like 2 pages. And it had the name Scarlet on it, I think from the year prior. I thought that it was sick, so I decorated him with like some flower plushies, and now he's a drag queen named Scarlet. So, regardless of your opinion, I will mention them in everything I ever can, ever. They are my pride and joy, and they are my baby boys. Anyways, speaking of pride and joy, I just found out that magicians can't, wait. They can't play tabletop games in casinos because they mess up with the cards and hypnotize people. Yeah, which sucks because I would have loved to play poker with Houdini. That's similar for clowns, if you couldn't tell. I love clowns. I forgot how to exit the voiceover, and I had to end the voiceover to accept it. And so, and I was like, I think I'm stupid. Anyways, I don't know how different it is from when I recorded this original screenshot of me, like, you know, editing. But I have a lot of more of the storyboards done, I guess. Like, there's again yet another practice run that focuses on Gil that has like 30 frames that I need to edit out and that are they're meant to be pretty dramatic. So it's like, you know, elongated, very special, important. So that's cool. I'm waiting till summer so I can enforce some weirdly strict schedule where I work on all these stuff. And also, like, you know, of course, make some free time for myself where I chill out and have a fun little day and I talk to my little friends. And it's very neat. I'm excited to get to that. Or just excited to keep working at school, because, you know, that could be exciting. Like, there's some exams, testing coming up that I'm, like, kind of hyped for, because I like looking at the screen sometime. freak. What a freak. My chip impression does not go hard. I'm pretty sure this is different from when I actually started recording it, but I found like a voice synthesizer that I could use for the voice lines that I make on the fly because I'm cool like that, which is pretty neat because then I don't have to contact actual people to voice lines. Should be freaky. I've tried to manage that before. I'm horrible at doing so. If you're wondering, it sounds something like this. Which, oh no, oh my gosh, I might have that change or something. I'm not too sure about how I feel about them, especially because I didn't make the synthesizer. It's something like I found online. It's like an equivalent to Animalese. I might have mentioned that last video, but I don't know if that's what I'm gunning for. It is very close, but I don't want to like exploit something I didn't make or whatever. I don't know. So the other plan was for me to manually edit like sounds of like an electric guitar bits and like other instruments like the electric guitar. Whoopsie. Chip would be something like the flute, and Jay would be the piano, which would go so hard, except I like don't know how to manufacture that, so we'll see. It would be criminal if I didn't give Queen the oboe. I think I would start puking and hurling, and I think the world would explode. As you could expect of any artist, I have developed 20 new project ideas since here. And one of them that I'm kind of hyped for because it involves me like learning HTML and stuff, which is so sick. Is like running a NeoCities blog. If Jay lived in Duluth, Minnesota, in a modern society, because everyone knows humanoids of all variants live in Duluth, Minnesota, whether they like it or not. I have a bunch of concepts for like this thing. Or like, she's like a little coder and she's in college, like writing about her life. It is just to help me out with characterizing her because I'm very bad at writing women, ironically. And also, as is the same for all of my work, the opportunity to implant some fluffy scenes where they all cuddle and have fun little time and they're all happy because, yeah. I just found like 200. What is it when you have dust in your hair? Any more J discussion because I don't know how she works as a person. Maybe it's like I don't relate to her narrative specifically because I have cool parents. I'll focus on what the screen says when I'm recording the voiceover. So listening to me back to see men being fertile. Wait. I have screenshots of me writing heinous things, but that is very scary thing. It's a paranormal activity. I don't know who did that. That wasn't me. Anyways, thank you y'all so much for listening to me wobble warble. Have a great day.